Right, so, new podcast episode. Yeah? So, sort of what inspired me to do this episode, or for me to make this episode, was that a few people commented about my art. They were like, I like this guy's art style, I like the smooth lines, and whatnot. Which got me thinking, where would I even be as an artist if not for digital art programs and apps? Like, don't get me wrong, I can draw pretty well traditionally with, pencil and paper. Here's even a few examples of that, but Procreate and Clip Studio Paint, for example, they have something that's called stabilization. And for those who don't know, it's basically a tool that you can set to whatever level, and it helps you to draw smoother lines if you have, shaky hands and whatnot. And basically, that's why my line art looks so crisp. So I was doing a bit more thinking, and I know too much thinking is not good for me, but I was like, hey, how would my art look if it weren't for stabilization? Actually, all the different art apps on my iPad and all the art programs on my laptop, they all have different brushes, settings, and whatnot. How would my art look if I drew the same art piece in every app as well as just on paper? And so, I set out on a mission. Well, I'm over exaggerating a bit. I literally just chose what I wanted to draw, and then over a couple of days, started drawing the same character in the same pose in each art app and program I have. IBIS Paint X, Procreate, Krita, Clip Studio Paint, and MS Paint. And since I've never mentioned it in this video yet, I use a Wacom Cintiq 13 HD tablet with my laptop and an Apple Pencil with my iPad. So that helps too. And so, up on screen now is the art piece I drew just on paper with pencil. And now, here's all of the others, labeled with whatever I drew them in. The only ones with stabilization, keep in mind, is Procreate and Clip Studio Paint. IBIS Paint has stabilization too, but as far as I know, it only goes up to 10, I believe, which is what I had it set on. This is just some random little goblin dude, by the way. There's a streamer I watch from time to time whose PNGTuber is a goblin, but it's not meant to be him, just some little goblin, because, I like goblins and whatnot. And he's even condonculating you because you didn't it. That's from TikTok, by the way. It's an audio I see everywhere on TikTok that just goes, condonculations! You didn't it! And it's just been stuck in my head recently, so why not? So, anyways, now I want to know which one of these looks the best out of all of them. I'm genuinely curious what will be liked more, and which art program I draw better in. You can feel free to tell me in the comments. You've seen the art on screen, so which do you guys like better out of them? I'd personally say either the Clip Studio Paint one or Procreate one. I also kind of like the traditional one on paper, but those are mostly the ones with stabilization, so... yeah, anyways. And it's come a long way since when I used to always draw those old 2000s cat characters in MS Paint, with just using a laptop touchpad thingy in that specific style back in the day, because I saw everyone else do it on DeviantArt, and I wanted to too. To be fair, mind you, MS Paint has layers now, which it didn't back in the day, so, but before I end up rambling again, I'll just leave it there. See you guys in the next episode, and cue the outro. Bye.